Dude, let's get it. What's good with it, Pack fam? It's your boy, Mr. Check My Resume. We about to get into the Strat 101 for tonight and see what setups we can get into for tomorrow and cause some trouble in the market, man. So without any further ado, I'm gonna jump right into this. I do want to issue out a disclaimer though before we get into it. We are targeting with this call. We are essentially looking at potential opportunities for zero DTE, that's 0 day expiration trades. And what that means for those that are new and for the people in the back, that means these are contracts that expire tomorrow. That means their expiration date is tomorrow. They are done as far as contracts go. So they're extremely volatile. And from the risk side, your investment can go to zero very quickly. And to the upside, you can turn your investment into multiples very quickly as well. So oftentimes I tell people all the time, if you're new or if you're not comfortable with this style of trading, because it is the risk, it's risky. It's okay. You don't have to take part in this. You may just want to kind of chill out and get a read on what's going on. That's totally cool. But for those of you that are joining in the fun, just understand my methodology around all of this is that I'm not a day trader, not anymore. So I typically target these Fridays as my days to day trade. So I am generally throughout the week, and the other days just focused on swing trading, and then today is my 0 day. And my philosophy around that really boils down to if I'm going to take part in the lowest probability type of trades, which week contracts and those that expire the same week, if I'm going to take part in doing those type of risky trades that have those low probabilities, then I might as well do it on the day where I can make the most money, where I have the highest potential to gain upside movement. So that's kind of like my logic for it, and that's kind of why I hone in on this day specifically versus taking any other day-to-day trade. So that's kind of like the philosophy around that. What we've done though with this call and with the group is kind of developed a process that we all can follow that will guide you into higher probability trades. And so we've shown over the last year or so that we've been able to do that. We've been able to kind of do this repeatable process and identify trades that have been winning, winning trades essentially. And so that's what this call is about. That's what we're focused on tonight. And so now that the disclaimer's out the way, my mouse isn't working. There we go. So now that we can jump right into it, typically what we try to do here is identify, trades with potential setups that we could look at for tomorrow. We're typically open. I'm more of a bull than I am a bear. However, I'm pretty flexible and open to any opportunities. So it's really a function of like what the market sentiment is, individual stocks and how I feel about those in particular. Obviously, from my standpoint, I want to identify trades that are in force, that have continuity, so that this trade that I'm looking at for like tomorrow will be something where I'm just getting in essentially continuation. Like I'm already in something that's in force. I don't need it to reverse. I don't need it to do anything against the grain. I just need it to continue doing what it's doing. So really just finding those that have the relative strength that are moving in force and seeing it. And then that's one piece. And then the next piece is finding the entry. So that's kind of like the methodology aspect of it and kind of like the thought rationale behind it. So What I like to do, I like to take my 0 days on the 4-hour setup. Well, part of that is because I think I like the way that the trades kind of play out when I've taken these 4-hour setups. So what we've done over the last, I don't know, year and some change is kind of refined our process for identifying trades for the 0 day, and the 4 hour has been a linchpin behind that. So what we try to do is just identify setups, either to the upside or the downside. Don't know what we got on this list, but it looks like the majority is downside. I mean, the majority is upside, sorry. So that should be interesting. But so yeah, so we're looking, for potential setups. We're just looking for the setups. We're not determining if it's good or bad. We're just collecting the information. And that's essentially like our first step. And second step is the first step is just identifying what type of trades you want to take. So again, like I'm looking for like these half-day trades that maybe can go for a couple hours. There may be tickers that aren't suited for that, and they're just going to go to their first target, and you got to take money there, which are like, that's kind of how those smaller caps will behave versus the large caps. So all those things considered, I start to go through this list and pull out different tickers and see what the charts are telling me for each, and see if that, excuse me, see if that aligns with what I am thinking, like personally, in terms of like the fundamentals. So first one I would want to look at here. I guess we could take a look at Lucid and D-Dog. Let me throw out the bat signal. All right. So what did I say? Lucid. So we have Lucid here. Oh, look at that. Lucid had a very strong day today. Looks like it pushed up, hit the top, or it hit the bottom of a daily BF. And got pushed down. What do we have? Yeah, so we got the inside setup. Yeah, this one's in between. This is in the volume show. I don't see this one going back down. If anything, this one will go flat, but yeah, this one's more of an upside play. Don't know how far it's gonna go, but it went 11% today. So that's a huge move for Lucid. But yeah, interesting. Lucid. Or could this thing be TTOing back down to the downside? So interesting on Lucid. I have not played discretionaries at all. I've stayed away from them for the most part. I think maybe the only one I played recently is Dollar General. Next one we're gonna take a look at here is D-Dog. But I mean, for Lucid, if you wanted to find an entry, I wouldn't. It's conflict. It's like the macros are trying to turn. This I don't know. I wouldn't try to take that to the downside. That wouldn't be where I would want to go with that. So next one, what are we looking at here? D-Dog. So D-Dog. We got a shooter on the 4. So yeah, we got a shooter on the 4. 2-1-2 back to the downside to go back and retest this broadening formation. You got a level below 96.27. I don't know. I just like to have seen it bump its head on something. Maybe I don't have all my BFs up. Also, if you got tickers potentially for tomorrow's setup or tomorrow plays, then drop them in the chat. and we'll take a look at them before we get out of here. Next one we have is Fastly. Vastly similar to some of the others where it has just kind of like it's like a shooter. Yeah, that's a shooter. Yep. Another shooter candle. Looks like that last hour of the day took some of these folks out, but again, it's mad conflict. Looks like we're still pushing down the macros. So, it could be just again another 212 back down. You got pointer control that is sitting on top of. I don't know if I trust it to go down very far though. So Fastly, not something I'm really looking at right now. We got Shopify, we got Lemonade, SoFi. Yeah, so another one here, Shop. This one's here sitting on top of a BF. We got an entry on the 4 hour below, what is this? 389.44. So you would have an entry first target of 360.50. It's a pretty nice size move. It's like 1%, I think. What is it? Something like that. It went up $30 a day. I don't know how it's going to go down tomorrow. But anyway, that's another setup. Not particularly fond of it. When I'm just going through this just to show you from the tech standpoint, I don't particularly I have liked any of the setups that we've seen so far. Coin, Upstart, Teladoc. Oh. This is Upstart. Upstart's been trending up. Looks like it's trying to go fill the gap. I do think Upstart's going to continue back up. So we got potential 312 here. Out of the way, get out of the way. 312 on a day above 52.85. So 27 cents, and we'd be taking out that, making that Chicago break right there. Which is interesting. Okay. Excuse me. And again, when I'm asking for the setups, we're just looking at setups for tomorrow, not long setups. We'll be here all night if we do that. So, but anyway, Upstart doesn't look bad. They historically have terrible Greeks, so I'm not gonna set the alert. We just need to have you need to have a little sauce with you to play this thing. Yeah, look at that. 3-to-1 negative. It's a negative 3-to-1 delta theta. You know what I'm saying? That thing even stopped for a drink of water, you're gonna be down 20%. So yeah. I'd be mindful of that one. They're giving me all the junk right now. Snow, Lift, SQ, HL. I have to draw some broad informations here on Snow before I could really see it. And they got a lot of threes. Sheesh. That's a 4 hour though. So we'll see. Looks like we ran into some buying though here these last 2 weeks. So yeah, we're looking at Snow looks interesting. I don't know if I want to play it for tomorrow, except for to the downside at 212 on the 4 hour, below 146.79. And I would aim for that first target. The trend is still to the downside. It just had a pop this week, looks like. So it could actually go and cover and take out all that stuff, all that good work that it did this week. So what do we got next? Charge point WPM. Outside week. I don't like when they do that. Chicago set up here on the 4 hour. Another shooter. Another shooter candle. 312 below $10.94. Can't believe Charge Point got tore up like that. They did them people wrong, dude. All right. What we got next? Oh, WPM. I didn't look at it. Squeezing. WPM. Okay. WPM might not be bad for next week to take as well. But anyway, that's a different discussion. Stay focused. All right. Okay. WPM. Maybe not so much for tomorrow, but next week. Not bad. Not great either. All right. Expedia, PayPal, Neo, Dash. Firm. They keep giving me all this fintech and discretionary. I'm not stupid. PayPal giving you a green looking setup. It's one of the few we've seen all day. It's not much strength to that last candle, but hey. Futu Roblox. Okay. I got Futu. Looking decent. Might see a little some. We've seen definitely more downside setups than upside setups. I think that's mainly because of what we're seeing. What else do we have here? Fuel Cell, Expedia. Fuel Cell, because of its stock price, I typically would stay away from. Yeah, so I stopped. Excuse me. Got DoorDash, Affirm, Robin the Hood. So it looks like here on DoorDash, we are going to take this shooter back to the Browning formation at what? 65, just above $65. Where are we at now? 66.95. Yeah. That's the safe play. You could do that in your sleep. Okay, we got Pinterest, KGC, Hood, Affirm. KGC. $4.51. Interesting. Okay, we got Pinterest. Plug power. Oh boy. There we go. There we go. Now we're cooking with grease. That's a good one. I like that. It was a good upside one, I should say. There was some good downsides we already seen. So you know this Pinterest got a Luca set up as well. Yeah. 3, 1, 2. All right, we got 212 on the 4 hour above 23.32. Pfizer got authorized with the booster shot. That's funny. All right. All right. Hey, the Pinterest look the best, to be honest. That's a good one. Where am I going? We'll see if that's sector wide or not, though. Man, I like me some plug, man, but they come in contact with a broad information, boy. They be getting punked down. Yeah. Plug ain't doing nothing. Where am I going here? Moderna, Palantir, Jamia. Moderna. Look at that. 212 to the downside. We're gonna go fill this gap. Ooh. Set those puts. I like that. That's clean. Short-term puts. $143.09. Interdasting. Okay. Palantir, Jamia, Uber. Like price ain't do nothing in the afternoon. Them like the weakest them like the weakest what you call it? Shooter candles ever. Y'all like hold my beer. That's how y'all feel. Chicago shooter. 312 to the downside. Space below 657. Space so low, I don't even want to play it. Only get shares if I'm gonna do that. Workhorse at $2.94 is unbelievable. Right, truly SLV. Look at that. Steady Eddie. Shout out to the boss gang. Steady Eddie. No wick on the foe. I'm gonna mark it. $20.28. All right, let's keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. Rolling. All right, we gotta go check out the African Americans. AA. See what they talking about today. The African Americans. Believe me. Believe me, the African Americans love us. All right. Ooh. What are we talking about here? Oh, hold on, that didn't show up correctly. Okay. Yeah, so as we can see here, African Americans looks like they're about to go and attack this broadening formation to the downside, and probably come for that low. So yeah, I mean, we reversed on the week. Yeah, so AA looking at a 212 to the downside below 61.93. I don't know how long it stays, so that's why I say to the broadening formation, because it could just get there and then bounce right back up and create a 3. So you have a 213. So just be mindful of that. AALI XPEL. Too much conflict for me. Yeah. Root, Clover, Piton. Roku, DraftKings, Snap. All right. After Snap, I'm gonna go check the see what's in the chat. Got another communications, huh? This would be a total outlier for me because I don't have no faith in these boys. That would be another XLC. Okay. I listen to the data as well. 98, 45. Interesting. Two down week, 2 down a day. So we're looking for a rev strat tomorrow. Interesting on Roku. We'll see. DraftKings Snap. I'm gonna have to draw some broad information on you though. It's been a while since I charted this one. DraftKings, I'm gonna mark a level on it. So this is a small cap. You might want to go and go down to the daily and some of your smaller prime frames and build out what that looks like so that you are prepared. But yeah, these smaller ones like to respect their broadening formations. So especially on the low, like the day, stuff like that. So you want to really have an understanding where those are on the smaller time frames for these kind of stocks. So DraftKings, Snap, Shooter on the 4. Oh, okay, cross. All right. SQQQ. GLD spot. See if GLD has a similar setup to silver. Yeah, kind of close. All right. XME is on here as well. What y'all doing? Coming back in contact with BF. 51, okay. Spotify, Nvidia, AMD. This one's sitting on the BF. If we was to get a bounce, man, yeah. Hey, shooter. I don't like the BF right up under it though. So Nvidia, you know, we played chips to the upside this week for a little short, little poppity doo wop. Just like that ended today. 312 again, another shooter looking like on X. Thought Chicago set up to the downside tonight. 312 to the downside below 2420. So that's fire. You got Workday, Citigroup, EA. Again, another shooter. That's why it's like when you see these little scenarios with tickers that have sectors that haven't did nothing, and then they have this one setup, just be ready for them to go right back down and do like, you know, regularly scheduled programming and follow their sector again. So they do that divergence to kind of bait you in. Like, oh, this one's running on its own. No, it ain't. Setting you up. All right, Citigroup and then EA. All right, let's check out the chat real quick. Nah, we ain't checked on none of that yet, Goose. We ain't got into none of the member tickers. I'm just jumping in and out, like, you know, I just did a little bit of the list. I ain't gonna go through it all. Want to make it a little more interactive. Y'all kind of quiet today. Let me see. Talk about a flat day. So yeah, 212 to the upside, GILD, Gilead, inside week. I'll be looking forward to do something. I mean, tomorrow could be it, but it just looks like price just kind of taking its sweet time. So yeah, Gilead doesn't look bad at all. I wonder how much them contracts. It went 8 cents today. Setup looks good, man. And if you're a patterns person, it looks like a double bottom. Like it's about to make a W. Man, where that boy seeing at? We done found Shlum. That's Shlum. Yay. All right, 3, 1, 2 on the 4. 41, 42. Slum looks fire though. I don't know. Let's say I'm going in and out. All right. 3, 1, 2. What's this? 41.33 is our level for entry on that Shlum. And besides, Wednesday was the day that did it. Yep, that damn Wednesday. Not bad though. So yeah, be mindful for that. They've been toying with the oil setups for a minute, so it's kind of like which way they want to swing it tomorrow. We'll look at some more setups and see. I'll make a determination then. That boy Stace came locked and loaded today. Check him out now, boy. You on fire, boy. I see what you're doing over there, boy. I see what you're doing over there. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, man. You save us a lot of time and effort doing this. But yeah. He know what a brother like. He know what that criteria be looking like. 2027. And all we do, man, we just take the process, make it consistent. Because hey, if you made whatever percentage or you made this off of X trade, it'd be good to be able to repeat that process of how you were able to execute on it. There's a process for execution and there's a process of ideation and developing your trade. So you got to have both in your toolbox. You can have the greatest ideas, but if you slow to the draw, you know, execution is poor, that will affect your money intake as well. My baby SO. I like this is probably the only week they will have Friday contracts. They don't usually have Friday volume or open interest. I'm gonna put this one. This isn't usually like a 0-day Friday friendly one, but the setups they'll have sometimes will be like so stupendous. You'd be like, man, I gotta take this, and then it don't even be enough people at the party to take it. Gonna get one of them things that's like 50 contracts in there. 62. This man done put the whole, you know what I mean, on the whole yapple. I think that boy Invested for Legacy put O out there. Oh yeah, O looks solid, just sitting on that BF right there. Let's see. It's not bad. Positive 4 hours, I like to see. What is this? Lemonado. Outside week on Lemonado. That's dope. But they at $21. Wow. Sheesh. Yeah, damn. Ooh. Think I'm gonna leave. Think I'm gonna leave Lemonado alone though. It's got BF right above his head and all that. I'm cool. I don't need all that trouble. CCJ has got to be. You could be looking at puts on it unless you just feel like it's gonna go up tomorrow. But it look like a put plays. Look like it's gonna toy around with that broadening formation though. So that's what I would be mindful of. Excuse me. PCG. PCG is already running in force. That thing moving. Inside week. Hopefully you would want it to stay inside tomorrow. But yeah. What is that? That's the PCG. I don't remember. Anyway, keep moving. All right. Yeah. Pinterest we looked at. Pinterest look fire. Pinterest look very good. LAC. LAC look, they reversed on the week this week. So yeah. Yeah, they don't look bad. 4 hour setup. We got the cross here. You don't really know what price wants to do right there. Okay. Neo. Inside week on Neo. 322 on the week on Neo. Inside 4 hour. Basically not telling you nothing. GLD looks very similar to silver. That's cool. Yeah, man. Okay, we got daily rev on Verizon. That looks fire. Yeah, man, communications day. I don't know. Something going on over them parts. Oxy. I didn't even see how it closed. It just came back to its broadening formation. So we'll see what happens in the morning. It's all about entry. Went two of a pullback. So we're gonna see if it's gonna 322 down. That would be your exit signal. But yeah, I ain't even watched the market last 20, 30 minutes. But yeah, that would be what I would be looking for. See if it breaks down first hour. I mean, for me, when I do 0 days, I'll be expecting like willing for it to go to 0. So I don't be tripping, but That would be what the exit signal would be, like 322 down on the 4 hour or something like that. You could use that as like your exit if you're trying to protect the capital. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna come back to you about them GILD contracts too. What KL talking about? KL wants to go test the other side of this range. So maybe it make a new low tomorrow. Maybe it get down like 59.30. Maybe. I don't know if it even get that far, but it's possible. It's pointing to more downside activity right now. Not a lot, but it just feels to me is that it's gonna go make contact with that broadening formation. And that's where you'll catch the bounce. Or what, it'll catch this BF. I don't know how far it'll push down all the way down to the quarterly one, or if it'll just hang out the first two one. That would be what I'm looking for on Coke. Looks like it could be one to take short tomorrow. Halliburton looks like the rest of energy right now. Yeah, the outside morning session, and then you had the 2 up in the afternoon, and then that last hour and a half just kind of pulled things down. So you really want to see what the behavior is of oil futures and stuff coming into the morning. Again, this is expiration week, so it's super volatile for them. So you got to be willing to live with whatever comes out on that one. But yeah, Halliburton, next week it'll be popping again. Now, you Upstart, this one's been trending up quite a bit. I think you want to pay attention to it. You got a Chicago set up on a 4 hour above 52.85. So that's like $1, almost $1.30 away. I think that's that's still a pretty nice size move on the stock. I don't know if I want to. This seems a lot to me, but I think now that I think about it, I'm not even going to touch Upstart. Upstart has terrible Greeks, but yeah, this one's been trending up, so I think it's going to continue up though. It has nothing to do with like the way the stock's going to move. It's just when you're playing 0 days, you got to be a little selective. Yeah. You said you saw X and M. I think we already looked at X though. X could potentially give us a 322 on the day, back to the upside, but there's been so much selling lately. It just feels like this area right here, though, has been a lot of buying. So we'll see if that continues. Macy's. Yeah, it's just conflict with Macy's. I'll probably leave that be. Now we got Plug. Plug's in between two broadening formations. So yeah, with Plug, looks like it's ping-ponging in between these broadening formations right here. So if you catch it right, then sure you can play it, but I don't, like, it's just in between this wedge. I would be good just to leave it. We do have the inside day, at least on the 4-hour setup. But it's in between two broad information, so just know. But based on the price action, looks like it's trying to do a V-shaped recovery. So it can make its way back towards $20 to this 2150 level, which is where the BF is. But as far as tomorrow, I'm kind of like, I don't know. This looks like it just may it may bounce around and then it'll make a 2 up, but I don't see any clear direction on it. UNH, at least for the trade we're looking for. UNH, this is good. This one bounces off the bottom of a broad information. It's going to be really good for tomorrow. We're looking for a rev strat there. There's no 4-hour setup, but there is a rev strat setup on the day. 2-2 rev contracts are a little bit more expensive than the typical that we'll put on the 0-day list. But they pay very well. 481. So boom. UNH, that's a solid one. Everybody's got an inside 4. Looks like we got the rev strat set up as well. Watch this one tomorrow. Once the week go back green at 153.93. So it's got $2. It's got to move. Inside 4, got 212. I want to check it out. We're gonna check it out. Real strat. What do we got here on the day? So, all right, Abby Vi, we're gonna check you out, see what you're talking about. GILD. Gilead, we're gonna take a flyer. We're gonna see what the hell going on over here in this world of Gilead. Let's see, let's put the alert down. Let's go analyze some contracts and see what's up. 63, 50. $63.54. Boom, done. Gilead looks solid. Yeah, looks like CL was like, all right, I'm tired of this going down BS. Trying to get back rolling. CL got this outside week right here. Interesting. This 1 week took all the continuity away from CL. Ain't that about a... you ain't know no better, you be like, boy, that thing been trashed the whole time. $75.36. So okay, I'll be taking a look. I'm gonna keep my eye on that CL. That'll be an interesting one. Let's make our way back on the list over here and see if there's anything. Catch AMD QCOM chips. Down. All right. SMH 312 on the 4 hour. Below 227.86. This continuation on the day. Yep. Next week be an entry to the downside for a longer put. The finals Hall of Fame. Yeah, VZ was looking fire as hell, bro. Yeah, you know VZ made it. VZ was already, yeah, they was in there. They made it to the starters.
Oh, it did?
Yeah. Yeah, VZ done came up, man.
Man, I missed it. But I'll let you go on with your thing. I want to hear what the master of the game had to say.
Man. Hey, man, that VZ out of there, bro. I mean, really all we catching is the rev strat on the day. But yeah, the gap down today, I guess, just put it right back into some algo buy areas. So
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it hammered out yesterday. So I'm looking for that thing to reverse, push towards $50, possibly tomorrow, $50. Yeah.
That's my target for tomorrow, 50.
Yeah.
I'm already in the 50s.
Yeah, and you know how I do. It'll push up like a little tick above 50. So I see like 50.34 as a level.
Okay. Yeah, I'm in 49 and a half and 50s. Just need to know.
Yeah. We took a look at T. I was talking about earlier. I was like, damn, what the hell going on in communications? Because all y'all looking real.
We're communicating, man.
Yeah, I was like, what's going on over here? So yeah, actually gotta put one more alert. For a 0 day though, if you get a little 10-cent move, that's all you need on T. Put both alerts on T. Only put the 4 hour. Yeah, both of those look good. Now it makes me want to look through the rest of the sector, but we look at
Thanks, sir.
Oh yeah, for sure. Pins looked amazing. WAC. Yeah, charter communicate. Yeah, so I mean, out of the communications, they all looked a little bit stronger. You got Roku. Netflix still looking terrible. But yeah, there was a lot of there was some movement going on over there in communications. So I'm interested to see how that breaks out. But yeah, that seems like there's some buying over there. Folks is a buying. Okay, let's check out Fubo, which is communications as well. They ain't get the love though. Right, win, blink. Wells Fargo. So just this is a short play on win, but you're gonna have to take this back to the broadening formation. 312 to the downside below 62.70 on win. You can get $1 move out of it, and if it's really pushing down, you can make it down to $60.75 or something like that. So that's that. The win ain't bad. Gonna be a little short term put, a little putty put. Tesla, no. Leaving that one alone for now. Wells Fargo, Lumen, TSM. This is what I be talking about. Like you see stuff with a fire setup, and then it's like right up under broadening formation. I'm like, nah, buddy, I ain't trying to deal with you tomorrow. You just getting hung up. Wells Fargo looks good though. Can't front. TSM. AAL. Sheesh. These puts gonna be so priced in already. So it's really advantageous to find some calls right now. 312 to the downside on AAL below 1673. I would recommend drawing the most recent broadening formations to see what price point it's going to drop to. I mean, I don't suspect it'll be like super far, but hey, what do I know? I think it just fall out the floor. Hell, GSAT, J&J. Another short play, GSAT, 212 to the downside on the 4 hour. You just need, no, and I wouldn't play it for 0 day just because of the lack of contracts. The 4 hour on J&J doesn't look bad. Continuity is all out of whack, so I'm gonna leave it be. I'm not really looking for nothing new. Just want to make sure I got everything covered. CVS, looks okay. I think we know where we need to be. CVS, I don't like the level that's at right here at this BF. I'm not gonna bank on a 0 day that it's gonna break through that broadening formation. I need air and opportunity. I don't need like a lot of turbulence in the way. If there's turbulence, I'm gonna let it do what it do without me. Next one you got CRM, KHC, BAC. Yeah, I think that's all, folks. Which is good. I like semi-bearish Fridays. That make it so much easier to know what a relative strength is versus when everything trying to show like it's bullish when it's really not. And then people end up taking tickers that's not really bullish because of like the fake setups that they put out there. So I like it when it's like this because the ones that are strong are gonna show themselves very quickly. You can't fake like you strong in this environment. So you gotta show yourself quick or you're going down. All right, JPM. Pepsi. Now recently, y'all, we took puts on this JPM from like 120, was it 125 down to 118 where it's at now. It's in an interesting price level because this is kind of like the broad information that I felt like it wouldn't be able to break through it with any like real strength. I think that was a spot where it would bounce. So kind of interested. I wish it would have closed above it, but JPM looks interesting. It's got a gap above. Well, is that a gap above it? If that is a baby gap. So anyway, JPM looks in. All right. ET, which I'm not gonna play anyway. ET, LVS, UNG. Another downside setup here, 312 on the 4 hour below 33.25. So that's 1 penny away from trigger. Take that bad boy down to 32.48. Nice little quick trade, in and out, boom, boom, bam. Thank you, ma'am. When we ran that thing up first of the year, though, that thing was moving in. Natural gas. We got LMT on here. What? LMT UNG. LMT. Okay, UNG, similar deal. Another put set up. It's too close to the BF for me though. I'm Gucci. This LMT, man. It's so funny, man. This thing trying to play games, man. Cause they know good and goddamn well they got all that money. Trying to act like y'all broke. Got PGKMB. I think I already looked at PG. KMB. Continuity to the downside. No entry. Walmart, UPS. Woo. Damn, that boy Fran is over there eating. Man, just keep dropping. UPS. UPS should bounce here. Unless it's just weak. UPS should get some buying coming in right around there, that level. Yeah, we just got a lot of put setups here. TLT went and fill this gap. VIX. Like it's trying to push down. UVXY. So all the hedges are telling us that they're coming down. So that should be a bullish sign, but then boom, when you look at SPY ain't telling us nothing bullish either. So trying to throw a little confusion out there. I think that's all I got that I feel like we should cover. It's gonna be interesting tomorrow. I guess the surprising thing was like all them damn communications we saw. Sheesh. Yeah, so it looks like bonds are trying to tick up a little bit. But yeah, we saw a lot of communications tickers, AT&T, and healthcare as well. GILD, Aviva, UNH. But Verizon, AT&T seem to be like communications ones that have been going. Or look good for tomorrow. We got Slumberger for energy. If energy decides to go and we go bearish tomorrow, and we do like we did earlier this week with the market bearish and energy goes, we can see that. Slumberger go off. DraftKings, I don't know why the hell DraftKings is on here, but it's on here. We're gonna do some evaluation on that one. And yeah, it looks like communications is showing its tail right now. So communications, healthcare seem to be the ones. I think Pins looks amazing. AT&T So, I mean, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm going to go and put my list together this evening, and then I'll get that out to the pack. But yeah, this one should be an interesting one. I do got a couple puts mixed in there as well. So we got some put setups, and we got some, actually Moderna is a put setup. So we got some setups ready for tomorrow. So we'll be ready for whatever comes. We already know that. But it looks like something's gonna bounce tomorrow. So we'll be ready. Whichever way the market goes, we straight. But anyway, I'm gonna let y'all have it, people. I'm gonna go drink some water. My voice is like scratchy like a mother right now. But y'all have a great evening. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Peace.